Durango TV News brings you Healthy Living in the Four Corners, featuring local experts on wellness, nutrition, and lifestyle to keep you healthy and fit to enjoy all the region has to offer. Brought to you by Evening's Porch Assisted Living, a place you can call home. Thanks for watching Healthy Living in the Four Corners. I'm Deborah Uroda. As your parents or other loved ones age, you eventually may face the decision to move them out of their home to an assisted living environment. It can be an emotionally difficult time for both of you. Moving them from their homes means a loss of independence and perhaps admitting that they're nearing life's end. So it's understandable that your loved one will want to stay in their current home as long as possible. But when will you know it's time to move? Although every family is different, you may want to keep a watch for these signs to help you make an informed decision. Is your loved one becoming more confused? Are they forgetting more than minor details? We're not talking about forgetting where they put their keys. We're talking about the kind of memory loss that occurs when they go to the grocery store and then they call you in a panic because they can't remember their way home. Have they had a series of recent accidents or falls? Have they lost or gained weight? Has their appearance changed? Were they once snappy dressers and now seem to be wearing the same clothing for days at a time? Have they failed to shave or their makeup is sloppy? Is a refrigerator filled with rotting or uneaten food?
Cooking and eating, they start to really lack on nutrition when they're at home. They start to just eat the same old things every day, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They didn't want to cook. They have nobody else to cook for.
Have they grown lax with housekeeping, allowing clutter to accumulate in piles? Are unpaid bills and unopened mail stacking up? Have they become more isolated and depressed?
Isolation is when they kind of close off and say, well, all my friends have passed away and so I have no one. Or if they're living out of state, away from their kids, they feel like they are just left alone there. So they kind of just start shutting down. So it's always good to have them, I think, to be in a facility like this and to be around others who are also experiencing the same thing.
For Evening's Porch resident Jean Snyder, isolation was one of the key reasons why she agreed to move in from her home in Sacramento. After both her brothers died, she agreed to move closer to her son in Bayfield.
It's awfully lonely to be by yourself in a house. I had a lovely home in Sacramento, and I miss it, but it's much more important for me to be close to my son. Well, I think most of all they should be close to relatives that they love and the relatives love them. I think that's very important, and I've been lucky with that because my son loves me.
If you're concerned about whether your aging loved one can no longer live independently, contact the professionals at Evening's Porch Assisted Living for consultation. I'm Deborah Uroda for Healthy Living in the Four Corners. This edition of Healthy Living in the Four Corners has been brought to you by Evening's Porch Assisted Living, a place you can call home.